Hey, wasn't sure exactly what I'm going to make this video about. I'm never quite sure. There's a lot on my mind. I did my last radio show yesterday. I'm not sure what's next in that regard. At least my last radio show on W4CY. I may start trying to do more videos. We'll see. I published my first draft of my recipe booklet today as PDF. If you don't know anything about it, basically it has 30 recipes in it, and my intention is to edit it and make it better, and also maybe add more recipes as time goes on. I felt like I needed to publish it because I am really kind of desperate to come up with some idea of a way to make money, especially where I don't have to be involved. I am considering doing the HIPEC, HIPEC surgery, which, if you're familiar with me talking about this before, it's a pretty serious surgery, and I'll likely be, sorry, I got a little distracted there. I'll likely be I really did get distracted. But I'll likely be in surgery for hours and hours, and ICU, and more or less incapacitated for a while. When I had my hysterectomy, I was really out of it for at least a week, and healing took a very long time to do. So, the hysterectomy is probably a cakewalk compared to what the HIPEC would be. I won't know for a few weeks whether I'm even a candidate for the HIPEC, but if I am, it'll probably be something that will happen pretty quickly. So it's very much something that's on my mind. Trying to make some money is very much on my mind. Just life in general is very much on my mind. I can't pinpoint exactly how I feel. I think part of it might be a bit of depression or uncertainty about the future, not knowing if I'm okay or not. And one of the groups I'm on Facebook, a woman has gotten some bad news about her diagnosis, and basically has been told that she's terminal, and she's been given 20 months to live, and reading things like that just are hard, very hard. It's not a question I want to be asking any doctor. I don't know what they would tell me, and I don't know that I want them to tell me anything. I'm already living like there is no tomorrow on some level. Just really struggling, though, and not certain about anything. I'm just, I don't know. I'm just really struggling. I'm struggling to figure out how to talk to some people. I'm struggling to try to figure out, what I want if I die. I mean, if I'm going to have a surgery, I have to be prepared to be gone. And I have to figure things out before then, just in case something goes wrong, which I hope it doesn't. I mean, my intention isn't to have a surgery to leave this place. My intention would be to, stick around. So, I'm not really sure why I'm doing this video. Sometimes I don't feel like I have much to say. Maybe it's just a matter of getting this out. If you haven't seen either, I actually made a blog entry earlier too about, I did some statistical research about breast cancer and ovarian cancer, and I think there were, I want to say, 10 times more new cases of breast cancer every year than there are ovarian cancer cases. But for every death that there is every year of breast cancer, there's 3 ovarian cancer deaths. That says a lot. You know, a lot of people don't know what the symptoms are of ovarian cancer. They don't know what to do. Doctors don't even recognize it. A GI doctor who should know that was what I went to, and he was such an arrogant son of a gun. If I had walked away when he said everything was okay and didn't do anything, I probably wouldn't be here right now. And the thing is breast cancer gets so much news, so much press. You know, they get so much money, and I'm not even sure if it really helps the people involved. And I just feel like there needs to be more of a voice for ovarian cancer. And I don't really like talking about it. And I even have people who don't want to talk about it, and I don't blame them. But if somehow it shows up for you, maybe it's something to pay attention to. I think I even remember at one point reading a list of symptoms for it, and I don't think there were any tests, or there was no clarity about what to do, and I just thought maybe I was overreacting. But I'm pretty sure I had it for quite a while. You don't get a 10 centimeter tumor in your ovary without having it for quite a while. So, I don't know. I have had some interesting dreams lately. One of them was I was looking down the street, kind of like almost looking down the street in Manhattan, and there was like a bunch of buildings on either side, and there was this big, huge, almost like sun that was at the end, and it was like a fire, and it was coming toward me, and I was trying to get below to be safe, and I talked to somebody about it, and they told me that there was some symbolism that was actually very powerful and empowering, and they thought that maybe it was all the love that was coming toward me. And I thought that was quite beautiful. There are times that I do feel incredibly loved by those who care about me. So I kind of like that interpretation better than the one where I was thinking it was kind of catastrophic, like the end of the world. I also had a dream in which someone just gave me a whole bunch of money, a stack of money. And it was just really wonderful. And I don't know if that can happen. I don't know how it could happen. But man, it would be just really nice if I could just relax some about my situation. When I first asked for money, I asked for $30,000, which included money for medical bills that I didn't know if I'd have or not. And I've gotten nowhere near close to that, which I've gotten a lot farther than I would have without it, but I need help. And I'm trying to do as much as I can to try to help myself. So, on my blog, as of on April 1st, which I kind of said jokingly or not jokingly, but you know, dealing with cancer is no joke, given that it's April Fool's Day. But I did publish that recipe book, so if you see this and think you could be interested, it's only $5, and I would really appreciate it if you would buy a copy and ask other people to buy it as well. It would just really mean a lot to me to be able to know going into surgery, if I have it, that I don't have to worry about trying to make some money when I'm drugged out and ICU and all that stuff. I would really, really appreciate it. So maybe I'll even try to put a link with this video when I post it to the direct page for the book. So it's actually a PDF, so it's not actually a book. So anyway, I guess that's all I'm going to say for now. I really am kind of feeling a little bit lost at the moment. So anyway, have a good night, and I'll talk to you at some point. Later, Gators.